What is up, guys? KFC back here, about to go record another video. This one is going to be me not fake retiring from the Goodfellas in dramatic fashion, but we are going to go to TGF Rising and sneak in. They're going to have no idea why I'm there. I'm just going to be there to roast some people. Let's watch some war attacks. Boom, we're in. Didn't take very long. I like it. Sorry, Relic, my Dark Spell Factory is down. They don't know why I'm here. Do we have any friendly challenge? Wow, their chat looks so different than Maine's. Looks like they haven't done a friendly challenge all day long. Holy shit. Alrighty, well, good to see that you guys are still grinding hard, trying to get to Maine. Oh shit, we got a sexy top of the map here. Looks like Brav's mini account. I think Brav's mini account is, what is it? Is it Town Hall 10? It is a Town Hall 10, and is he 3 in Town Hall 10s over here? Is he 3 in Town Hall 10s? That is a Town Hall 10. Granted, it's a really shitty Town Hall 10, but it's still 3 in Town Hall 10s. So good job to you, Bras. Unfortunately, though, I came over here to roast, and I really can't roast a 6-star war, especially if this was, that looks like more like a Town Hall 9 loot level. Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. What kind of bases is Brav's tripling over here? That would be a Town Hall 9.5 at the absolute most, with his 15-15 heroes. So, Braz taking care of business in the way that he should with those shit bases. But let's go ahead and start watching some attacks here. Let's see who we got. We got Relic. Looks like he was going for 2 and fucked it up. Drea, friend of mine from Virginia. Looks like that was terrible. Relic, terrible. Relic's having a rough war. Onyx 2, which is Millsy, I believe. And then Millsy down there. What the fuck is that Town Hall 10 doing right there? We got a 1-star, we got a 0-star. We got lots of juicy shit. Who the fuck fails? How do you fail on the bottom base of a war? Like, this thing probably doesn't even look good. Let's see what we got here. So, Ryzen. Well, never mind. I take back everything I just said. It is completely acceptable to miss something like this because the bottom base is, I don't know, what are you little whore? 5. It's still a, that's not easy, so I'll give it to you, Mr. I don't even remember what your name was. Lurk. That's someone's mini. I forget who. Good effort there, though, on that quote-unquote Town Hall 8, but not really. Let's go ahead and watch Relic 2, 32% Town Hall 8. It's pretty difficult to do. Granted, there was a time in my life where I got a 7% on Town Hall 8, but with a shattered Go Vaho, this motherfucker gets a 32%. This should be impressive. Alright, girlfriend. Shush. Alright. Let's go ahead and see how he could possibly botch this attack. Got 4 Quakes. Should be able to pretty easily get him into the core. He can easily just, like, Quake, like, the bottom there. Got the cute little baby light blue wizards. Go ahead and create that funnel. A little late, though, on that one. Gets sniped off. Finally, those golems going to go down. And then he's going to get the rest of his wizards down to create this funnel. Here comes the clan castle. It's got a dragon in it. Usually any sort of a 30-something% is going to result in a clan castle fail. No poison to slow down that dragon because you have the quad quake. Wizards being slow as shit in behind. And then they're going to kind of reroute there over to the gold storage. And I'm starting to sense a pattern here with this attack. Those wizards continue to go around. They're not going anywhere. Then here come the Valkyries. 1 MVP wizard. Get that dragon. Get him down. It's going to take you like 15 hits. That's not good. He's going. He's going. Let's follow this little bastard. Come on. Halfway there, and his dreams go up in flames. That poor little wizard. We're at 25%. This is the part of the attack where we just hope that the person gets paid. That is not going to happen. No matter if you had 100 hogs. Okay, if you had 100 hogs, probably you can get the rest of the base here. 14 hogs and a heal spell, though, with a dragon roasting behind. Some more MVP wall breakers there coming in. They're going to open up that compartment. Boom! Distract the dragon for half a second. And that's going to allow him to finish with a 32%. So, Town Hall 8s, lure clan castles, especially when you are bringing quad quake. Do not rely on your level 4 wizards to get it done for you. Word to the wise. Bottom Town Hall 9, not going down from Goblin Lord, though I believe Goblin Lord is a Town Hall 8. So I might not get to roast this one. It is a Town Hall 9. It's got a queen. He's a Town Hall 8. One thing I can say to Mr. Goblin Lord is, why the fuck are you hitting the bottom Town Hall 9 when there's a beautiful 2, 3, beautiful. Granted, this one I probably also wouldn't send a Town Hall 8 on, but there's 17 and 19 on the map, and for some reason, the Goblin Lord's like, hey, I do whatever the fuck I want. I'm going to hit this base. Let's see, Millsy, you don't get to get actually praise here. Let's watch Millsy's fail as opposed to Millsy's good attack. So Millsy taking over the Onyx 2 account here. Coming in on a big wide open base, taking an AQ walk, go Vaho. Pretty hard to see how you can mess this one up. I mean, I guess the only argument you can make is that Hogs is not fantastic, but there's still even like pieces of point defense there, and up here that could be used for Hogs. So let's go ahead and see sort of what goes wrong in this raid. Going to drop a few minions there to kind of start creating his funnel. Queen's going to go down at 6. She's going to run into an awkward giant bomb. And then she's going to start picking away. Level 15 Queen. 2 Hogs go down to grab the CC pull. It's a little confusing. Probably would have sent 1. It's a baby CC, not a lot you can do about it. A little awkward there on that poison trail. Could have, obviously, the more that they overlap, the worse it is. And so, obviously, could have been spent upwards a little bit more. But the Queen is, either way, going to take it down. And she's going to continue working around 6 o'clock here. And after this air defense goes down, right now she's not really doing anything of extreme value. Right now she's almost a minute into the raid, and she's just, oh shit, there's an attack going on up here. Let's see what's going on up here. The Valkyries kind of go down. That jump spell didn't quite lead the troops the way that he wanted. The BK is sort of in the core now with 2 Valkyries. Heal spell goes down. Not sure it was totally worth it. Obviously could have abandoned plans. Could have just popped the King's ability. Maybe save the heal spell to like right now. Couple of things there, especially if, think of it this way, if everything in the core is locked on to the BK, you don't need to burn your heal, right? Like, if they're locked on to the Valks, then yeah, you kind of need to burn the heal there. But unfortunately, the attack just didn't go anywhere, and then he's ultimately going to get close. I think he got an 83%, she's just going to keep walking for the next 30 seconds. She's going to pick off these abilities in the core. Rage spell went to waste. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be for Valks in the core. Didn't end up happening, so we're going to go ahead and rewatch this raid, but we're actually going to watch sort of what happens here on the top. I think this is an example of an attack that I would describe as just like a lazy, like, I hope my shit goes into the core because I'm just going to spam it on the top. No offense to Millsy or anything. I know that you can take it. Let's go ahead and watch that again, because ultimately, if you watch the Fight Night video that I did that came out yesterday, I think I'm going to schedule this one to come out on Monday. Who was it? Son of Jay did a very nice attack where he very specifically designed a funnel on the inside of a base that would allow the rest of the Valkyries to kind of go into the core. So it's possible the same thing should have been done here. So here comes the action up top. Yeah, just kind of spams in his Valkyries up top, and he's basically just more or less hoping, kind of pointless wall breakers there. Could have brought something more useful. You have a jump spell. And then look at this. The 2 of the Valkyries, the AQ is clearly going to jump out and draw some Valkyries over to the right. It's actually pretty unfortunate that most of them went left. But there's nothing leading them really into the core, right? Because their AI doesn't path like that. They jumped over the wall at this segment, went to this building, and then they went over to the next closest building, which was that air defense. They're not going to take a jump underneath the wall segment to get into the town hall. So it was just a little bit of a lazy effort to try and get stuff into the core there. And then as you can see, boom. As soon as that mortar goes down, you can count tiles, right? It's easier for the King and the Valkyries to walk backwards to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles and take the jump than it is for them to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles over there to get the Wizard Tower. And so you can kind of see, like, where do I need to break off this sort of internal cut point so that they redirect the way that I want them to, and that ultimately will cost Millsy in his second attack. All right. Hoping to get a live one here soon. So we got a couple here. Let's see which ones are going to be interesting. Relic. Can watch this one here and see what he's bringing. Actually, a little bit. I wouldn't say this is an anti-3. I mean, it obviously is, but it's not a very good one. He looks like he's going to be bringing an AQ Walk Laloon with a few. It's a very awkward composition. You don't really have to overcomplicate it that much in order to just do. I mean, normally you don't mix Valkyries with sort of like Laloon style stuff. It just doesn't tend to work right. And then even looking at the pathing of loons on this base just drives me fucking wild. So I'm not sure I would have done it. But either way, Relic's going to give it a shot. So let's even see what angle he takes here. Queen is going to go down over there around 9 o'clock. So let's be real. Relic just wants to snipe that town hall and make money. That's why he starts the Queen over there. I don't really see a reason to start the Queen at 9 o'clock because you're really not accomplishing anything by starting the queen at 9 o'clock. But he's going to take out a cannon. The one of the air defenses is easily picked off. Boom, there it goes. Unfortunately, drops a giant on that mortar. It's going to get flung. But 3 hogs are going to go ahead and get the pull, which is a golem. That golem is going to redirect to his archer queen, and so that will actually end up working sort of in his favor. It depends on where this queen ends up by the time the golem gets there. If she stays right there, she's fine. Takes down that builder hut. And then, luckily, yes, she does stay in the range of just that archer tower, and so that will allow her to stay ahead on the advantages there. Got a nice funnel working up there with the minion. Wouldn't have minded seeing another minion already getting to work on that gold mine, because I think that needs to go down in order for the Valkyrie's going down here. Why the fuck are we creating funnels up there if shit's going in down here? And now the Valkyries go down into a Tesla farm. Awkward. Not raged up yet. Where's the rage? I'm assuming he's not. I guess he wasn't planning on raging his Valkyrie. Oh, nope, there it goes. God, that was fucking so bad. Good lord. That rage spell is basically, he's just given a present to the enemy archer queen. Let's be real. Look, I don't think his troops ever touched his own rage spell. He literally got through no buildings. That was just god awful. Lucky for him, his AQ walk was still swinging away, so that's something. Hound is going in there. Unfortunately, that haste spell was god awful. You're gonna want to back. So basically, the ass end, which would be that, right? You see that right there? The ass end of that haste spell should be at the front end. It should be like smacking that little guy in the face. It should be like, yo, get full value out of that. So let's go ahead and. I'm already bored of watching this race. I'm going to cycle back to 111 and just see where it should have been dropped, just for maximum value. They're never going to let me into Rising again. They're going to be like, this guy hurts our feelings, Kevin. Or I guess they wouldn't tell me. This guy hurts our feelings, Law. Why do you let him in? So I'm still confused about why there was a funnel created up there, because the queen was obviously walking that direction anyway. You'd almost feel like you'd want trash to kind of pull her out of the expo. I don't know. Either way, we're almost at 111 here, so let's go ahead and get ready. Slow it down right now. All right, let's see. We got a couple of hounds in first. I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world if the loons take a shot or two from the wizard tower first, but boom, right there. There goes the haste spell. And so basically it's almost 3 tiles too far to the left. It should be, obviously, right now it should be basically touching, all of these balloons are targeting this wizard tower. So obviously the best place for the haste ball at would be to be friends with that guy right there. That little dude in the balloon is like, yo, I could use a haste spell. And he's got a haste spell, and that's great. But this grass over here doesn't need a haste spell. So just watch out for that. So see, look at this balloon right there. It just took him forever just to get off the shot there. Trailing in behind. A couple of red bombs go off. The loons are going to take out that air defense. That is Max, Big Daddy. Lava Hound comes out. Everything is in range, so that's great. A little bit late on those loons there on the backside, but not going to cost them anything. But that level 4 Hound does eventually pop. And then it's going to be 8 balloons versus a Tesla farm, and that's not going to end well in his favor at all. And that's going to cost him the raid. So good try there to for a Relic. Good job. Good try. All right. So Drea can go in on 7. Drea posted a sketch for this base at 524 and attacked it at like 527. So going to be taking a pretty traditional shattered Goho here, very similar to the compositions that I use: 2 golems, 32 hogs, 3 heals, and jump. In terms of where you want that sort of stuff on this raid, I would be looking for, let's see, best spot. If it's a fresh hit, I would be, and there's a couple of corner huts. I don't see any archers in the composition. Got to have archers for corner huts. I would probably just throw. I wouldn't even bring wall breakers. I probably just would drop a golem here, golem there on that archer tower, and then I would spam in 7 wizards. Because I would probably drop 2 hogs for this composition, because you want a little bit of a heavier wizard approach, because you want all this stuff to go down, but you want your golems to be well off. The position of the golem is going to trigger the clan castle, which works fine. Just get your queen down nice and early, and then I'd probably just drop the jump right there on that wizard tower. they would get in. The king would go and smack down the queen and take out that expo. But really, I don't want my archqueen to do anything other than to, once she gets to this area, I assume there's going to be Tesla there, and she'll be able to do her stuff here. And then at that point, it almost turns into like a four-corner base. Like there's like this small segment here that needs to be taken care of. There's this small segment here, and there's this small segment here. So I would probably drop like, see if my kill squad's coming in from here, I would probably look to start like right over here. I would probably drop like 3, 3, 3, all with a heal spell on them. And then I would drop like 3, 3, 3, all with a heal spell on them. And then I would drop, see what would that be? That'd be, oh, I mean 9 plus 9 is 18. So at that point I would have 12 left. So then I would drop like 4 here, 4 here, and then like a heal spell so that it covers the front end of this X-bow. And then at that point I'd have like a few extra hogs. I could probably just drop them there. Maybe this cannon's still up or something. That'd be the way that I would approach this base. So let's go ahead and see. I haven't watched the stack yet, so let's go ahead and see how Dre is going to come from the way wrong side. It's kind of one of those, like, for those of you in Rising that are watching, right, it's kind of like you feel like you have to come at the queen, so therefore you just come at the shortest route to the queen, right? When you look at the queen's radius, like, it's like anything that gets to this air defense here is going to trigger her to start shooting, right? So like I said, if you drop a jump right there and a golem steps up and onto this air defense, that queen will lock on, and then your barbarian can go get her. Coming from this direction is fine, but it comes with it comes with 2 disadvantages. The first one being is that queen is already engaged. She's literally shooting one of these golems right now. So this second golem already has 2 pieces of point defense and an archer queen on him already. Literally 4 seconds into the raid. This golem over here also has 3 pieces of point defense on him. So all of these, if you look at the ranges, right, of all this stuff that's being tanked, right, all these 3 buildings are distracted. If you really want to drop that golem there, that's fine. You got to instantly drop like 3 hogs, 1 hog per defense, because they're going to be distracting that golem for a while. And there's nothing, unless there were maybe 2 Teslas here, but even then, they probably wouldn't be in range. You'd be able to at least take out these 3 pieces of point defense, and mortars don't do shit in any raid, and airstrip doesn't matter. So there's nothing else. See, like even like this king is out of range, Expo's out of range, this Expo's out of range. So you can just drop 3 or 4 hogs up at this 12 o'clock compartment right now. You don't have to wait for anything. And they would at least go down for you. So that's one kind of tip, I guess. See, like down here, you can't do it because this golem is under fire from this cannon and this archer tower. And if you were to drop 1 or 2 hogs on this cannon, this archer tower, that's not quite almost in range. It depends on like where you dropped it. So I could easily see if you drop like 1 or 2. Oh, actually, is this Expo? Yeah, this Expo's locked on. So be mindful of what is tanking your current golems, and if you can sneak in a few kind of side hogs, because right now there's a funnel that's being created. Wall breakers go down there. They are going to get into those nice wall breaker action. Golems are going to redirect. Jump spell goes down. Didn't necessarily need a jump spell on this base. If you want to take that angle, I'd almost argue to come with 4 heals as opposed to a jump. King is going to redirect. And then the unfortunate part of this raid is going to be a late CC pull. Out come the minions, the wizards, and the witches. No poison spell. Still no poison spell. There it goes. It's down. Both of them are finally down. The queen is taking her sweet-ass time getting Ren in there. But now the poison, now the CC troops have sort of split off because there's nothing else for them. Hogs hit a bomb there. Heal spell goes down. That second heal spell was nice. That first one looks like it was probably a waste. But either way, the CC is still up. Beaten away. And the kill squad's not going to quite accomplish what she hoped. Yeah, too much stuff going on, and that's going to spell the end of that raid. So good try to Drea. Definitely some things there that you could tighten up for sure. All right. Still no action in Rising for their war here. Let's go ahead and see if we got any stuff to donate here. Looks like we do. I don't have any Valkyries. No troops, just Quake. All right, sure. Goblin Lord. Sure, you can have some minions. All right. Let's do the same thing I did in Maine yesterday. I'll throw up a friendly challenge. If someone takes it, then they get to be on YouTube. And then I'll end this video. I feel like I've given Rising enough shit in this video. How long is it? 19 minutes of shit here. Hit this be on YouTube. Let's go ahead and see if anyone takes it here in the next few minutes. So from what I'm seeing, Rising, there's not a lot of action going on in your prep room, and your attacks are certainly showing for it. Not very good ones that I've seen so far. So yeah, keep grinding, man. It's a long grind for this game for sure, and it never gets any easier, unfortunately. You're always going to have to put in the time. So we got a live one. So let's see who took the base. See if it's actually legit. It is going to be Onyx 2. Going to be going in with a 7 healer, 11 Valk attack. So obviously going for 2 stars. Lurk, the Town Hall 8 was too slow. So I'm not sure if I was Onyx, if I was Millsy, I would be looking to probably start my AQ walk maybe somewhere up in this direction and walk her down. Okay, he's going to do that. Fantastic. Needs to create that funnel, and he's going to start. So that's good. Wizard is down on that gold storage. So he is going for 2 here because he is a Town Hall 9. Unfortunately, that Wizard's going to step up into an Archer Tower. And so it's going to be interesting to see where the screen goes. Definitely needs a rage. Drops it. Oh, he got it. He got through. Okay, good job. Nice job with the rage spell there. Now taking on 3 pieces of point defense. Down goes that cannon. Unfortunately, the X-Bow is just barely out of range. This Arch Tower is going to go down. It's going to be interesting to see how he handles the CC. There goes some wall breakers. There goes my anti-wall breaker bombs. Fuck you, bro. But he's still grinding for it. He's still got 3 spells. He's got a Valkyrie over there on the right. I'm not sure if there was much purpose to that. Oh, I see what he's doing. All right, so down go his Valkyries. A couple of wall breakers. Interesting spot though for this this healer stuff because he goes right into an Inferno Tower, which is a multi. It's gonna hit 5 things. Down goes just about everything. You are not a Town Hall 10. You are trying to like 3-star my base like he's got a shot here. So good effort so far, but it looks like he's going to come up just short. He's going to now try and create a secondary funnel on this side. Another wall breaker goes down, hits another anti-wall breaker bomb. We're at 39%. We're at 40. Will he get paid? He will not. That minion will snipe 41% for him, but that will be the end of that attack. 40%, 41%, 42, I think is going to be the final for Millsy. So good at 43, 40, 43, 45. Good job. 45% for Millsy, not quite. Very interesting spot to send in those Valkyries. See if I can get one more request in here and see if these guys can go in. Internet so slow. He gave it the old college try. Man, my internet's so bad. It's no wonder why I appear like a robot on Discord most of the nights. I've already typed it out, by the way. I'm just literally waiting for the iPad to catch up to actually write it out. So, yeah. I'm literally sitting here just twiddling my thumbs. Thank you, Lurk. I do think it's a pretty good base. I unfortunately can't take credit for it. Yes, thank you. Probably copied it was. What do you guys not want is not what I wanted to say. Not what I wanted to say, but I'm too lazy to correct it. Now I have to correct it because... Friendly challenge. Let's see if anyone wants YouTube glory. YouTube glory. Rising's activity so slow. Put up a base. I'm recording. I don't understand what was so confusing about that. Oh, I need a new iPad. I see this is the real bitch of Onyx, unfortunately, no longer being in the clan. If I bitched long enough, Onyx would one day send me a new iPad. But now that he is gone to his new career, my sugar daddy has gone away. And I have to sit here. I literally typed this 30 seconds ago, and I'm still waiting for it to catch up. And I'm gonna make each one of you guys, each one of my viewers, watch this as I wait. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see if they friendly challenge. Let's go ahead and look at TGF Rising's war log while I wait, so that you guys aren't bored on your mind. 89 wins, 28 losses. So they actually, I think is that exactly what Maine has? I think it is what Maine has. You can see my bookmarks there. 28. Yeah. So Rising and Maine have lost the same number of wars. So the person that loses next, will get to carry that torch. So 89 wins, 29 losses for our feeder clan. Lost to a couple of douches there at Main Street Finest. Hopefully they get a wind of this video one of these days. Before that, decent little win streak there. Kind of turned over a new leaf. There was a rough stretch there for a while. We took on all those new recruits from the first PB video that we had. Lurk going in. Let's go ahead and see if we got a legit attack going in on Lurk, or it's going to be Millsy again. It is going to be Millsy again. What a tool. But if Millsy fails on Lurk, I'm just going to kick him out of the clan. So little does Millsy know, he's actually playing for his Goodfellas life right now. So we shall see what ends up happening with this attack. Lurk has probably some of the worst defenses I've ever seen. Those are 3 air defense level 6s, and then all of his cannons are like, what is this? Like, why is this guy, like, ugh. This is just disgusting. I gotta say something about this. He's here, watching. In go the Valkyries. In at 6 o'clock. A double jump is going to need to take out this base here. Yeah, this is just embarrassing. So this is the kind of stuff for those viewers out there that are looking for a war scene. Come to TGF Rising, where you can friendly challenge shit like this. It's embarrassing that some of those Valkyries are even at no percentage at the moment. Poisons goes down on nothing. So it looks like Millsy going to clean his base up. No problem. Let's see what lurks. Wanted to get my walls up. That's great. Level 4 cannon, or whatever the fuck it is. Probably somewhere in the priority list. Like, you can get your walls up, but you get 1 builder. You can keep the rest of the 4 of them working. And dark troops before upgrading defense. Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. And I get to now smash him on YouTube for having that opinion. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you want, let's say you have 5 builders, you keep 1 open for walls, you put the other 4 to work. The lab doesn't take up building space, so if you want to get dark troops and your walls up, have a fucking ball. I don't want to be like Leader Gridley. He's pretty much max, but I don't see him 3-starring max. You would be incorrect. I have 3-starred many max bases, so yeah. I actually am deciding at this moment in time that this conversation is so worthless. I don't even feel like responding to it at the moment. So yeah, 2 barbs, all yours, Mr. Unstable, with your 24-24 stuck in Rising. So anyways, that's going to be the end of this video. I've been goofing off in Rising now for almost half hour. And the last 10 minutes of this video probably never even needed to actually be recorded. But hey, let's give Rising some love. For those of you that are watching my channel, TGF Rising does have their own YouTuber. Too Easy actually does YouTube recordings of their war recap. So if you're not subscribed to Too Easy yet, it's Too Easy Gaming. The actual number 2, Easy, all one word, gaming. So go ahead and check him out. That's going to be the end of Rising's video. I will catch you guys next time.